Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Heidi Gadd.
And I'm Mace Beyers.
Thanks for joining us on our first mission for aliens and beyond.
Excellent. What will we be bringing to our viewers on this particular mission today?
So today we're going to talk about Skinwalker Ranch.
Scary.
We're going to talk about a photo someone sent in. The
sighting, first-hand sighting.
First-hand sighting. The DOD release footage and orbs.
I love those orbs. I love talking about orbs. If I could, roll around in, one of those big kid things where they have the balls in there and they were just orbs, that's what I would do. Anyway, moving along. How's that for a visual? I'll get in shape before I do that, though. Okay, let's talk about Skinwalker Ranch. Where did the name come from?
So, first off, the reason I want to talk about it is I've had a lot of people asking me questions about Skinwalker Ranch because it's been in the media a lot lately. So it's this place that's in Utah. It's about 480-ish acres. It's outside of Ballard.
Huge ranch.
Yeah. Do not try to go there.
I'm going there.
Don't do it.
I'm going to float on an orb all the way there.
But there's a lot of freaky stuff that happens there.
It's like a hot spot for almost every category.
Yeah.
You know, the paranormal and UAPs are there. The creatures, just crazy. It's crazy.
Everything.
Let's break it down for them.
Yeah, poltergeist activity. So it was originally occupied by the Ute tribe. The tribal people that are around that area will not go on this land.
So back then, the settlers were coming west, and that's really where the documented history a little bit kind of started, when the settlers started coming west, and then they were in that area, and the local tribes and everything.
Right. They started, and they referred to it as Skinwalker Ranch because there was, they believe there was a curse put on the land.
Now, a skinwalker, as far as the Navajo and the, how do you pronounce it? Ute tribe, they believe a skinwalker is basically a
shapeshifter.
Yes. So maybe a human can become like a wolf-like creature and terrorize the Skinwalker Ranch area.
Yes.
And actually on the ranch itself, in the house, around the house.
Yeah. At some point, this area of land, known as Skinwalker Ranch, became owned by Robert Bigelow. And he's, got all his space station stuff he does.
He's a very wealthy man, interested in this subject.
Yes.
And he owns companies that actually build and design
all kinds of spacey stuff.
Yeah.
So back in the 90s, in 96, he starts a institution called the National Institution of Discovery Science. That, what it seems like, it's basically was just to research this land. And I'm sure he probably had lots of other interests, but this is such a well-known hotspot. And here this guy is who now purchases this.
So he brings a team in.
But here's the thing. At some point, the DIA, which is the Defense Intelligence Agency, a government agency, also takes an interest in this. So they've spent millions of dollars on research, PhD people. They're researching this stuff, but they've never been able to talk about it.
Why?
That's the question.
The government.
Right. Probably because there was some kind of...
Allegedly. Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I finally got to use that word. I've seen it a lot on TV. So allegedly the government probably shut them down for numerous reasons.
Well, it's, they were... The only reason they would be there is if they saw this as a threat to national security. So what is a threat to national security? Are there UAPs, UFOs?
That was me. Let's break it down. So you have orbs there.
You got orbs.
UAPs. You've got skinwalkers. Beowulfs is a term, kind of like a large wolf type creature with Some have reported, I guess, yellow eyes. And these, in some of the alleged reports, they chased this creature and it just disappears. The track stopped.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of wacky stuff going on there.
And they've had cattle mutilations. It was a cattle ranch at some point, and they have cattle mutilations. People even feel like a psychological dismay when they're there, and have had entities and poltergeist activity. Just every single weird story you've ever heard about anything paranormal, it seems like happens there.
Yeah.
That's why you should not go there.
I'm going there.
It's private property. Don't go there, you guys.
It's a large piece of property too.
Yeah.
My question is, before I would purchase a piece of property, so prior to Bigelow,
right?
Do some research, man. I'm not going to buy a house where some violence, some really horrific things occurred in it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't buy the house that a serial killer lived in, right?
Absolutely not.
I know I wouldn't want to.
No.
But so one thing that's happening right now is there was a book written. It was called Hunt for the Skinwalker. Dr. George Knapp, who was on the original PhD team that went in and was researching all of this phenomena, he and Dr. Colm Kelleher
documented all of this.
They write this book, Hunt for the Skinwalker, and for whatever reason, we have this documentary coming out now.
It's to get it out.
It's time to get it out. And I'm sure that will be explained more in the documentary. But so it's by the filmmaker Jeremy Kenyon Lockyer Corbell. He also did that Patient 17 film, which is about the doctor that does the implants.
May he rest in peace. He was a very interesting guy. I used to watch a lot of his documentaries and stuff, and I really watched a lot regarding these implants with him.
Yeah.
And he's basically got hard science.
Yes.
There is hard science that what's placed in these humans it's just not from here.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother mission,
But that's what this is going towards. This is hard science.
Now, there was violence reported. Dogs were killed on the ranch,
there was
violently. I'm not sure specifics because there's so much information regarding. It's very difficult to break all this down, regarding Skinwalker Ranch, because there's so much going on there.
But just the fact there's this documentary coming out that's going to have all of this super rare, authentic, real footage of documented paranormal events. What is that going to do to people? Some people are going to be like, oh no, it's still fake, and there's just going to be people that say that, but
bring it on, people. Send us any comments. We'll answer your questions.
Yeah. So you guys should look into that.
And we should probably drink some coffee before we did this episode. What do you think, Mike? That's all. You're not going to catch me sleeping in the Skinwalker Ranch.
No, me neither.
I can't even watch a paranormal movie. When it comes to dark spirits or anything like that, I don't care for watching it before I go to sleep.
It's some scary stuff, and it's something that happens, and a lot of people out there know this stuff happens. And knowing that there are PhD scientists, scientific instruments, data that's been collected, and this super rad documentary that's about to come out about this.
Yeah, everybody talks, a lot of people in the field talk about how they were ridiculed or are ridiculed.
Right.
Now, you, a couple years, have been doing a radio program and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm out. I'm out of the ufology closet, so to speak. Right? Yeah.
You can come out of the ufology closet, too.
That's going to be a mission. We're going to put together come out of the ufology closet mission in a future thing.
Well, everybody, I encourage you to do more research.
So, if this was one of them, I could like encourage or push them into doing it.
Are you sending like a skinwalker towards me?
No, I'm pushing someone into researching.
Oh, okay.
I'm just pushing them.
I got scared for a second.
I can. Would you like me to?
No.
I'm going to send a Beowulf your way.
No.
Beowulf.
No Beowulfs.
Here he comes. Wait. I'm going to kind of agitate him
I heard
first.
they're really stinky.
I'm going to agitate him a little bit first and poke him. And then I'm going to spin his head. I'm just going to push him your way. Whoa.
All right, well, you guys, check out that new documentary coming out called Hunt for the Skinwalker.
I'm
going to
excited.
have some pretty interesting stuff in it that's going to be mind-blowing, and if you're into the subject, it'll be awesome.